Hello, and welcome to another episode of 3 Degens and a Normie. Episode 10. That's right, 10. Double digits. We did it. What a great accomplishment. I'm Steven.
I'm Eugene.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Candace.
Candace, the Normie, still, for a little bit longer. Who knows? Who knows how long it'll last?
Now.
Just for now. Today we have a couple of new anime to talk about. Well, one new one we already watched a bit of, but we're continuing on. We are gonna watch. Well, I guess we already watched, right? Yeah, Paradise Kiss, and episodes 2 and 3 of Takt.Op Destiny. Is it? Are we going with Takt.Op or Takt.Op?
I like Takt.Op because it sounds like tactical operation.
Op sounds better.
Right?
I said OP last episode, though.
We're changing it.
We'll screw the consistency.
They're OP.
Continuity sucks. Takt.Op. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna. Yeah, true. We're gonna talk about these two. But we're gonna start off with the first one. And I think Jordan gets to take over it. I'll explain that a little bit.
Wow, thank you for that.
Intro.
Yeah, that intro. All right, so Paradise Kiss is about Yukari Hayasaka, who has led a life of boredom until a group of students, Miwako, Arashi, Isabella, from Yazawa? Sure. What? What's wrong? I thought I was doing good.
You were.
I thought I was doing good.
Do not condone.
Okay,
Go ahead.
continue.
What were you laughing at?
Yeah.
Me and Steven just had a moment.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Rude.
I know, fucking sus. Now I don't know where I was. It's fine. They're from a school that do art. They sew things. And they want her to be the model in their fashion show. But she refuses.
Understandably, seeing as they tried to kidnap her.
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't try. They succeeded.
did.
They
Yeah.
They literally. She just fainted in the
passed
streets,
out,
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who chases after a girl? Don't let her go. And then just like boom, knocked out. Like
I mean, all the time.
After
Yeah,
she
true,
said the
true.
angel of death. Like
I'm an angel.
You know, she was
Yeah.
fainting. She was probably like
Mostly the
delirious.
death
Yeah.
part.
yeah, she's getting
What
run
were
down
your-
by some random guy.
What were your thoughts, Candace?
Confusion. I had
Yeah.
no idea what was going on. I didn't know it had to do with fashion. That opening made no sense to me.
They asked her to be the model in their fashion
Was it
show.
the
What do
first-
you
was it the
mean?
first scene?
Yeah, they're like,
I don't know why. I just didn't gather
showed
that
the
like,
sewing
show was
machine,
about
like, 12
fashion. Well,
times.
I didn't get it. I don't know why. I was just staring and I was like, I don't. Where are we going
The
with
heck?
this?
it's kind of weird. Like the watching it, because I've read it like several times. But watching it, I was like, wow, the pacing is kind of weird in this episode. But
The whole thing was weird. The
was
makeover
weird.
they
That's
gave
why
her
I
just,
like it.
butchered her. She did not look good after it. Sorry.
you know what?
Yeah, the high cut
The
high
I'm
cut
gonna get my
bangs is
bangs
kind of
cut
an
right
interesting-
here.
An interesting.
It was a bit
choice.
higher. It
The
was
tiny
like
bangs.
They're
was like
pretty
hairline bangs.
short.
They're like that
Yeah.
big. Like an
I
inch.
will let you know, since we didn't go far enough. The second episode, she goes back to school and her friends make fun of her.
Okay,
haircut,
good.
so.
Understandably. It does not look good. They're like, oh, it's a shame to cut this pretty hair. But we're gonna do it
Yeah.
anyways. And then they butcher
this
it.
is like avant-garde, like fashion model.
Mhm.
It's like,
It must
have-
Yeah, it must have been in, because someone in it also like comments and is like,
In
"Oh, you look
2005.
you look like you're a model or something."
Well, and
she's
it's one of
like,
those things where it's like you ever see like runways looks like you'll see like a video of some people
Mhm.
running when you're like,
Very
what the
extra.
hell? Like, what the hell are they all wearing? Like, this is the weirdest thing. Yeah, I
Yeah,
never
that-
understood like high fashion, but
No,
yeah, it
just
goes a
looks
lot
weird.
into that too. That like the designer who they're working with, like the blue-haired guy, that
George.
George, that he doesn't design well for everyday use. Like he's super extra. So
Oh, so he's like
Yeah.
the
I can see that.
eye-catching.
yeah, you can see that based on his personality that you didn't get to see a lot of this episode.
Yeah, and that one
He's
He's
person.
like, I'm
when
so
she was in
cool,
the
aren't I?
vehicle- But when
What?
when he pulls up with her in the vehicle, oh, I thought you were gay, like or something like that.
I'm bi.
What?
I mean, would you be surprised if people like? I don't know. He has a very.
Are you putting stereotypes on people right now, Jordan?
Hey, this came out in
Mm.
2005, and he had
Oh.
blue
Jordan.
hair, and he's a fashion
Jordan.
designer. I'm just saying.
Are you applying stereotypes to people?
Yes, that is exactly what's
Uh-oh.
happening.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I have a
Oh,
weird
no.
question right now.
Mhm.
Is it just me, or does my nose look super uneven right now?
It looks very uneven right now.
Like, it looks like it's way more to this side.
Yeah.
Just turn
Okay.
your head the
Because
other
your
way a
ang-
little bit.
Yeah, it's the angle.
The
of
other
your
way. The
camera.
other way.
It's still like, even when I'm looking straight
Tell me
on,
this dude doesn't have a
but-
Mario nose.
like, even when I'm looking, even when I'm looking straight on,
I had the same problem,
Dude,
Dude,
Steve.
why
Does
is
it
your
look like-
background changing color?
that's because the lights swap
We
between.
need to
Lighting.
invest in a webcam for Steven.
Do.
No, you just need to get the ring
Desperately.
light. The ring
You know,
light
the
works
funny
a lot
thing
would
better.
is, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, "I don't know if it's YouTube, like compressing video is weird, but like the quality on your video, it looks way worse than everyone else." And I was like, "That's because I have it's my laptop camera. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
not
it
what it
was
is."
mine.
Is also
You need the
MacBooks are
ring light,
superior.
Steven. $30.
Ring lights? Who needs ring lights? I have LED lights.
Okay, but that's not helping lighting your face.
Yeah. Arguably makes
Fine.
it worse.
It's
Yeah.
fine. Anyways,
You can have the ring light and your mood lighting. Compromise. Much
about
light.
that.
Gross.
Seems like a bit much.
Just put
Hey,
red lights
come
on
on.
his face.
All right. So
Just, like,
our
lit up like a
goal this
Christmas tree.
episode, just so everyone is aware, was that we want to stay on topic because we have
A
That's a
little
deadline
bit.
today.
We wanted to stay on topic a little bit.
I mean,
so
we only
I
have
just
two
want
shows
to point that
talk
out so you
about.
can think about
Yeah.
that while you listen
Like,
to this episode.
we have 20 minutes for each side that we need to fill
Yeah, we're good.
still,
We're good.
at least.
Mm-hmm.
So
Speaking of mood
Well,
lighting, though, not really
yes.
mood lighting. When we do like Christmas episodes, I will be in front of my tree or under my crazy lights in my kitchen.
Oh, that's
I'm
so
just
good.
saying.
We could do a
Very
great-
nice.
I'll be home.
In
In the-
home.
I almost said it.
Uh,
I'll be home for Christmas, as the song goes.
Yes, you know.
so you go to
very
Candace's, I'll go to
jolly.
Jordan's, and we can
Actually,
do
though,
a,
we
a
should.
two.
There you go.
It would be fun.
That's a big brain movie.
Although
You know what the
having
funny?
two screens
You want
is
to know?
kind of rough.
You want to know the weird thing about me
Yeah.
going home for Christmas this year?
Long.
What?
We could play games or something.
I don't
Ah.
have like a schedule for when I have to go back.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you do.
Oh yeah, that's
Because I'm
weird.
just-
come find a place.
Yeah.
I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. I don't have to be like, oh, gotta be back for school.
I mean,
I don't know
you
what the
and
hell
Candace
this
could
was,
just
but
head
okay.
out this way, and then we could have a whole person podcast.
Oh,
yeah.
we can just
Hey,
find a like
In
fucking
April, I'm
2
going
floor
down
bed.
south.
Yeah.
Just not to exactly where you are.
Oh, you have to move here, and then we can
Just
have
go a little further
podcast
south.
house.
Ma'am, I
Yes.
don't know if I can find jobs that pay the same down there as I'm being
Oh,
paid now.
definitely
That's
not.
Definitely no way.
Definitely not.
Working there is
It's
nice.
so hot.
Yeah. I can visit.
Did we beep
There we
it out the
go.
first episode? Because I
Yeah,
feel
I
like we
beeped it
said it.
all out.
Okay. sick.
Okay.
Good.
I always was on top of it. I listened to
Nice.
the whole thing front and back.
I
every
listened to
time.
the last one, and there's several things you didn't beep out that I was like,
Was there?
they
Like
weren't
what?
things. They weren't things. They were
Those,
names.
like, no frills?
They were. They were.
Oh, come on.
They were names of people or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean,
or
that's
places.
just
Oh no,
one
we
thing.
said the town beside it last episode, and you didn't beep it out. I was like,
Did we?
yeah, we did. I
Uh-oh.
listened to it yesterday.
We're gonna get reversed on.
Oh
God.
no.
That's why we got so many plays last week.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh
like,
yeah,
uh,
yeah. They figured it out. It's
find
The
them.
just
geographical thing. They're
Yeah.
triangulating our positions.
Can you like
Good
beep
thing
it
we
out
don't
once
tell
it's
them
already
when
on there? Like
we,
edit it?
I
We
think
have
you
to
can.
re-upload, I think.
You have to re-upload, but you can.
Yikes.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Candace's safety is not worth that extra
Yeah,
few
extra.
minutes.
Who
Sorry.
cares?
Candace doesn't need safety.
Just
She's
kidding.
got a
That town's
cat.
like 4 hours away.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowhere
I'd
near
say
that.
A little longer when if you're an average traveler.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell y'all about the time that I met someone from that town that's close to our town, but not that close to our town?
Which one is not?
There's two
Oh, yeah,
options
okay,
there.
okay. Yeah, I was like, there's
I met
several
some. I met someone from that town on Omegle.
Wait, the rainy one?
Oh.
I feel like I've heard this story before.
Is
Not
it
the
the
rainy
raining
one,
town?
the gross
less-
one.
Okay, the gross one. Okay,
The
gotcha.
gross
Yeah.
one.
The
Yeah, I know. Like
sketchy
I was at Omegle,
scabbard place
and we were
one?
just like talking about stuff, and I was like, "Oh, like where are you? Like what like country from?" Like, "Oh, Canada." What? Oh, cool. Like what province? Oh, like oh, I'm from
Like,
this. I'm like, "What the fuck?" Like
yeah.
I'm from here. They're like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on?"
You know what's more wild than that? I have 2
What?
stories. First one, in Iceland, we went to some random cave that people used to live in, and the guy's like, "Where are you from?" Canada. Oh, what province? Like, okay.
Yeah.
You can
He's
say
like, yeah,
BC.
BC. And
They're
then he's
British
like,
for some
well,
reason.
I don't know how far we're going with this. And then he's like, oh, yeah, like what area BC?
I've
We're
said
like,
I'm in Vancouver before because
Yeah,
I'm
that's
not worried
true.
about people finding
like,
me here.
like,
Vancouver's about the furthest
north.
we'll go.
Yeah, the thing about BC is geographically the same size as like 2 Frances.
That is true. And then
Yeah.
he was like, okay, yeah, like where? So we said the town that's like close to us. And he's like, yeah. And then I was like, and then said where we're from. He's like, oh, yeah, I've been there. I was like, dude, you're not even like
Oh.
from Iceland. He's not from Iceland, but we found some random dude in a cave in Iceland that has visited around here before.
That's
It's
crazy.
weird. I mean, there's lots of fishing. Like,
Yeah.
No, he
it's a
just came to
hotspot
visit.
fishing
It
place.
wasn't for fishing. He just like
Just to hang
he
out.
knows people that live in the town over.
Oh,
But he's like, I can't remember who he's from. I think it's like England.
there
or
is a
something.
lot
I
of
was
like
what the
international people
hell?
because of the company there.
True, too.
Yeah, but like he wasn't
work
even
there?
working.
I love
for
this code and hidden terms.
I'm doing my best
There are
now.
some international people because of the company.
company.
It almost
company.
sounds like we're like a really bad like you know like other language to English thesaurus dictionary. I have to
Yeah.
go. Like what are some common phrases you'd use in Canada?
I
I
don't
have
even know
to
if
go
it's that bad that
to
we're
the town
company.
like.
because of the company.
What are the relative risks of people knowing exactly where our hometown is?
I don't
People
think it's
hating
that
Probably
on
none.
me to my job.
Nah, we're gonna hate on. Be like,
No,
oh,
I
no,
think my-
Candace
my-
Screamed
watches
and cried
anime."
No.
about recycling, so
No,
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think I don't think that's a problem. I think the biggest thing is that like obviously we're not big, but if we like it did get popular, which would be nice, that would
Yeah.
blah blah
One
blah.
day.
Then we don't want to have to go back and like
Yeah, that's
fix
true.
things later.
Yeah.
right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
It's good prep for the future.
yeah,
We're manifesting
yeah.
our
Second
podcast
story.
becoming
True.
popular.
The second story is
Yes.
about Gross Town over from here.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know how bad it's gotten there? Oh my god. Someone posted on one of the like community pages. They're like, "Oh, I just tried to go to the bank and there were homeless people doing drugs and engaging in sex in the lobby. Like not just 2 of them. There were multiple
In the
of them.
lobby? Holy
No, or
shit.
not in the lobby, sorry.
I'll
It was
go
in
to
the where
the
the bank machine
lobby.
is. Not
Yeah,
the lobby.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, like
entryway.
that.
Nice warm room. Don't
But
worry
still,
about it.
like I've heard that they're like blasting opera music and shit in there now, and there's like been needles all over by the bank machine. But yeah, just the multiple people
Yeah, like that.
engaging in activities.
I've
Let
always,
people
I've-
live their life.
yeah, I've always been of the opinion.
Okay, well, if you're trying to go to an ATM, and then you gotta drive 10 minutes, 15, 30 minutes the other
Bruh,
way because there's homeless
I-
people having sex in
I
the
work
lobby.
a
More than 2
street
of
away
them.
from Hastings.
Yeah, I was gonna say Jordan's being weird. Well, but
It's
like the
still
other
inconvenient.
thing too is it's like the reason why that's going on is because it's probably the only place where they can like actually be.
Get it on.
If there were no, but like
Yeah.
I mean in general, right? Like if there were actual supports for
I guess
people, then
so.
maybe
Yeah.
that wouldn't happen.
It is true.
And the
right?
other thing is like on the other side is that they could have people like security, telling them to get out if they don't want
Yeah.
people. doing
Just
it
like
in
not
there,
even the bank machine though, but one of my other friends got sushi from the sushi popular sushi place.
That
you
one
know?
sushi store
Yeah.
in
There's
that
2
one
there now.
town.
Well, the
The
popular
better
one.
one.
Yeah,
better one,
older
yeah.
one.
Better one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's
The
been around.
Filipino one.
Yeah, exactly.
So she
Is it
got
Filipino?
sushi.
Yeah, it
There
is.
were Filipino chefs there, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
She got sushi from there and went to go get into her truck, and there was a homeless man with like blood down his face that kept trying to grab her food from her and was like following her
Fun.
around the truck. She had to circle a couple times, so she like hopped in and she texted her friend that was in the other place across the street and was like, "Can you just like wait 2 minutes and then like run over and they'll lock the truck?" Because the guy was just like pacing around the truck trying to get her food from her.
Spooky.
Like, ooh, no, thank you.
Yikes.
it's
Yeah.
tough because
I feel bad
People-
for the guy
everyone-
because it's
yeah,
like,
everyone's going through stuff, but
Mhm.
it's not, it's still scary.
Well, I mean,
Oh,
it's
I
one
know,
thing for
especially when
him
they're
to
covered in
ask. It's
blood.
another to be followed and
oh
covered
yeah,
in
Oh,
blood.
following while
100%,
covered in
same.
blood and stuff. Like, I'm sorry, like that's
Well, the thing
bodily
is that
fluids.
he should be getting help. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
issue.
But
Yeah.
it's that town.
Yeah.
They
But
don't do anything.
unfortunately, that's not a that town thing. That's a very
It's an
Oh, it's
BC
everywhere.
thing.
everywhere thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
British Columbia is really, really bad for support for houseless people.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Houseless.
Houseless.
I mean, you can have a home without a house. I think
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go.
Save.
Don't worry, it's fine. Anyways,
Alright, so now I think we should bring it back. It's been 15
yes,
minutes.
yes. Anything else we want to talk about with Paradise Kiss? I
I
mean,
just want to sing a
I-
huge fan.
I thought it was cool. I actually liked it
I
quite a
like-
bit.
Meh.
Yeah, I
Watching
think it looks
it,
interesting.
Did we do the shot thingy last time? Has
Oh,
that
not
been
yet.
me to
No.
continue? No, did we do that last episode?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
we
know we
did.
did it
'cause
because
I-
it,
Oh, because we
Didn't I
talked about
say I
ghost
wanted-
stories.
I
Yeah,
wanted
you
to
said you
go
went
10 out of
blackout.
10.
Oh, yeah, right.
yeah, we did. So what do you
It was
think,
such a good
Candace, about
time.
this one?
I wouldn't keep watching it. I don't know.
I do want to say that the first episode doesn't do a great job at hooking you on it, but it has a lot to offer. It's really good.
The first episode wasn't really like drawing me in. But like if you weren't saying that, oh, it gets better, like I would just have no idea that it gets better. So I'd be like, this show is stupid.
I mean, it has the same vibes the whole way through. I don't want to spoil anything if you guys are going to watch it or for our educational thing. So I'll say more on it when we do the genre.
Hey,
yeah.
would you
Sure.
continue watching it if they didn't cut her bangs that way?
No. That did play a big part, but no. I'd need like 5 shots to keep watching.
Damn.
Ooh.
It hurts my heart.
Bit of
I've
What?
watched
It
it several
just-
times sober, so I mean,
I can't.
And I
I'm so
own the
sorry
book.
for flailing this around. It's just fidgeting.
Oh, good.
Well, shall we then?
Just not
We
into
shall.
it.
The School of Learning Basic Anime things that literally everyone should know by now.
Degens.
All right. So apparently, I am now officially taking over this this
I
segment.
did not ask him to do this for
Teacher man.
just for
because he's a
clarification.
teacher. Yeah.
Teacher man.
Steven is becoming a real teacher soon, so we decided he could do some teaching stuff.
Yeah,
This is
practice
my-
like
This is my
practice like we're
practice.
kindergartners.
This is
Yes.
my. It's just.
Are you calling our audience?
No, we
kindergartners?
No,
us,
I
us.
meant me.
Oh,
Yeah,
us.
us.
Okay.
Anyways, so the anime we watched for our first episode today was Paradise Kiss, which is
No
under
way.
a genre,
Mhm.
apparently under a genre, called Josei. Is that did I say that right?
I have
Josei.
no idea. I'm not the person to
I'm not
ask.
sure. That's how I.
Was
That's
it
how I say it.
Josei?
I
I'm
say
assuming
A is
Josei.
right. Just
Yeah, A sounds right to me.
I
We
would
can
be
Google
not
Translate
that.
to read it out.
It's an E.
I guess Josei would be like aobut Josei from.
Yeah, it would be with
Thank
an
you.
E. Oh,
Haha.
speaking of,
What?
Oh,
Kawa down here.
Oh, look, that's so cute.
Really?
What?
Oh, you love to see it.
I got a little volleyball man on my. He's
Okay,
keychain
I
on
was
my
gonna say I
mic.
have no idea what you're
Yeah.
talking about.
Can't really see him very well.
Do
but-
the zoom.
so-
Oh yeah, use
Yeah.
your zoom on your camera.
Yeah, the zoomy.
anyways.
It doesn't zoom that
Okay.
much.
Back to
Fancy.
it. So we went over shoujo a couple weeks ago, I believe it was. This is not the same, but it's almost like an extension of it. Because shoujo is very much aimed at like teenage girls and stuff like
Okay, I
that.
totally forgot what shoujo
Whereas-
was, so thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, there you go.
It's so
Whereas-
weird that you don't know terms that are like.
Just,
Whereas,
oh
yeah, whereas Josei is like for adult women.
Yeah, it's
What?
usually
For the
geared
most
towards
part.
people like in
Oh.
their 20s and 30s.
Yeah,
It deals
exactly,
with more
right.
mature concepts.
Mm. So instead of the more
Like
more
kidnapping.
fantasy style, you have like kidnapping and cutting your bangs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
making
so
your
like
bangs
instead of
ugly.
instead of a lot of that kind of like
That's a crime.
idealized like fantasy romance, it's more like this is a realistic thing that could happen.
Wait, is there
Although,
supposed
of
to be
course-
romance in that show?
There is.
There
There's
is,
several romances
eventually.
in that show.
What?
So
But there's build up, right? Like if it's an episode, like it almost makes sense for Josei to not have that much romance in the first episode because you almost have to build up to that realistic expectation.
I guess.
yeah,
so.
it's more like if you look at a shoujo, it's like, oh my god, this one thing happened, and I'm in love with this boy. I've known him since I was 5, and we were separated, but now we're back together. You know?
Yeah.
Oh my god,
We
I'm
made a
I'm
promise when we
madly,
were kids.
yeah, I'm madly in love with him.
Yeah.
And Josei
Just say.
is supposed to be more realistic. So like you're meeting someone, you know, it's supposed to be for more mature audiences. So it deals with more
Mm.
things like sex and drugs and like real life
Rock
problems.
and roll.
Yeah, like in
trafficking,
this show,
apparently.
Human trafficking.
in this show in particular, they do a lot about, so it's about high schoolers still, but about them
Mhm.
sort of finding their way. So the main
It's
character,
like coming of age.
yeah, the main character, navigating through what she wants to do and not like idealizing relationships and stuff. Like there's issues in the relationships and stuff in the show, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's pretty good. So another question you had was about cram school.
Yeah,
Ah,
what the
sorry.
hell is cram
Yeah.
school?
Yeah, extra. It's
actually
like
a really
extra school that you go to after school to help you prepare for like entrance exams for Japanese schools because they require you to pass an exam to
To
get
get
in.
in. Yeah, even to
Unlike
like
here,
high
where
schools.
you kind of just
yeah.
apply here, and
Yeah.
if your GPA is good enough, they'll like
Yeah.
let you in. But you don't have to like
Oh.
write like UBC has like an essay to get in, but it's not like an exam.
Mm.
Yeah, the States does like SATs and
SATs,
stuff,
yeah.
right?
Well,
So-
Canada
Kind of
used to
like
have
that.
a certain amount of sort of entrance exam style things, but it's weird. We keep going in between. Standardized tests are good, and then standardized tests
Yeah.
aren't good, and then it's like so. Like remember provincial exams when we were in high school?
Mhm.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I
so they
do.
got rid of those,
Oh, really?
What?
and then well, the thing is that they got no. So
What?
they got
Oh.
rid of them. They got rid of them, and then for a couple of years they didn't have them, and then now they have these things called like the numeracy and literacy assessments, which is essentially just like a thing you do in grade 10 to see whether you can use numbers and like read and
And
write.
read.
So I'm like, isn't that just a grade 10 math and English provincials, but just with a different name? I digress.
But they also like
Interesting.
in other countries, I don't I'm sure maybe here, maybe like private schools here, but like in Japan you have to take tests for like your high school and middle schools too, like
Interesting.
to get into them. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whereas in Canada, it's
I'm
generally
sure
more
there's some
catchment
that are
based.
like the chill ones.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
in Canada, usually you get into whatever high school or
You're
whatever
near,
you're going
yeah.
in based off of where you live, which tends to end up accounting for most socioeconomic factors, which would decide about
Yeah, exactly.
people anyways, which, it's a system.
Mhm.
I'm not going to make any further comments on it.
So, do you have any questions about the genre? What's the vibe?
I
Because
don't
you
know.
are the target audience
know,
for this
but
genre.
you are the target
I
audience.
did not feel targeted at all.
They do often have a lot more buildup. Like the other one I wanted to watch was Nana, who is by the same author, and it is a masterpiece. Just saying. But the first episode is really you don't get a vibe for the show
Why did they do that with the first episode, though?
because
You're supposed
it's
to draw
a
them
build-up.
in.
They're not
Also-
usually like high energy excitement like shonen. It's not usually action, right? It's like working through life.
Yeah, I also think that older shows don't actively work to hook you in like on the pilot as much as they
True.
do now.
Yeah.
Because like marketing
There's
now
less
is like you
bloat
gotta
back
hook them
then.
in right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
there's so much getting pumped out now.
Yeah, that's the
So
thing,
they
right?
have
Like
to. Back then
in
it was like
2005, there were only so many things coming out,
Mhm.
and to get access to them, you actually had to be like
watching on
actively going
TV.
for. Whereas now it's like
Or
there's
buy the
5,000
DVD.
there's like 5,000 shows on Netflix or Crunchyroll or Funimation or whatever thing. So it's like you have to hook them into the first episode, or else it's like
Mhm.
useless.
Yeah.
Like
And I know
imagine if
there's
Steins
lots-
Gate came out today.
I was gonna say there's so many
Yeah.
shows that I've tried watching and I haven't got past the first episode. But I
Mhm.
hear everyone's like, it's so good.
You just gotta watch the first 7 episodes, and then the next
Exactly.
5 are amazing. You're like, what the
Exactly.
You want me to spend like 2.5 hours watching a show that has no payoff to the last
It's like
half?
I have a friend that I was like, watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's so good. They watched the first
Candace.
episode. They're like, this is boring as hell. Why would I ever watch this? I'm like, you gotta go a little further.
I
it's
did
three
the same
seasons.
thing
You
with
gotta kinda give it a chance.
The Last Airbender the first time I tried to watch it.
Atla.
I'll stick with my other avatar. Thank you.
Blah.
You'll never know about Cabbage Man.
I
Ca-
like
I mean,
Blue
I
Man.
think TikTok has enough Cabbage Man, probably.
All right.
I love Blue Man.
I don't think there's much more to say about this genre. Candace doesn't seem to like it very much. I mean,
Well, not the genre.
There's
it's
a
just
lot
Maybe we
of-
can
show,
try
like,
another show.
yeah, maybe we'll give
Later
it a
on.
second shot.
Yeah.
Jordan, you can curate the best first episode in a Josei anime you can find, and then that'll
Honestly,
be what we
I
watch.
couldn't think of one that had a really good first episode that I've watched. But this one is really good, so you can do a couple more episodes.
We're just gonna force you to
and
watch a couple more
it.
episodes. Candace.
I mean, we could
Just shove
watch.
it down your throat.
I was gonna say.
overall, I think overall Nana is better, but it's also not finished. So this one has a
Yeah.
complete ending, and
Mm.
Nana, the artist, went on like hiatus and never finished it. So
Yeah,
think
didn't
there's,
didn't
what,
the artist
47
like,
episodes
get
of
hurt or
Nana?
something, or like have like, issues with his wrist or
health
something,
issues. They were
yeah.
hospitalized, I think.
I was gonna
They're
say
okay
they just
now.
like decided to not continue their show.
Basically.
Well, if you're injured, and
No,
then there's
but
nothing
they
else
were
to
so it was
write.
so popular. They could have paid someone else to. Don't get me started. I'm so mad about
I'll
it.
get
hated it.
started
So
on
mad.
Nana right here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think this is a good cutoff point to go into our next anime.
Did we talk about how we didn't watch Ouran this week?
We did not watch
Oh.
Ouran this week.
We did not
Oh.
watch
I don't
Ouran
think
this
we
week.
mentioned
The
that.
decision was made. The decision was made to watch a new a new genre show, for the one shot, and then watch 2 episodes of Takt.Op
To
because
catch
we're
up.
behind a little
Yeah.
bit on that one.
And crunch time.
Which ended up
today.
being a good decision because holy moly, if we'd only watched that
That would've
episode 2, it would have
sucked,
been
yeah.
really, really rough.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cliffhangers. Be bad.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Takt.Op episodes 2 and 3. I think we should just treat them like a whole at this point
Mhm.
because
Yeah.
I mean we watched them back to back. I can't even remember where the cutoff was between them. I mean I think I do, but it's just like come on.
Where was the
Um,
cutoff?
Yeah, I
Oh.
actually don't remember.
Right? Yeah,
Look at us
exactly.
with
Now
our
you think
goldfish
just kind of
brains
floated
over
Oh,
here.
was it when they fell down?
That's what I was
Or
wondering.
was that the cutoff?
the-
I'm pretty
when
sure
the-
it's when
When the
Or
wasn't
when
it
the
when-
thing attacked?
When the D2s attacked?
I think so.
I actually don't remember.
I
I
don't
thought it
either.
was I thought it was when like Leonard showed up at that.
That's what I'm saying. When they fell down.
Yeah, it fell down. Leonard shows up.
Yeah, that
and
sounds
it's
about
like,
right. In
boom.
where there's
Yeah.
got surrounded by D2s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
because it opened the next episode with him waking up.
Yeah.
Can I make a quick note here? Every time they say D2, I think Diamond 2, like the rank.
Yeah, kind
I'm
of.
like,
Steven, what are you doing with your hand? How rude.
He's
Yeah,
flipping off the
inappropriate
highlight.
behavior.
come on.
It's because your lighting's not good enough.
Yeah, so
You
then
need
your
the
one
ring
finger
light.
is hidden. Yeah.
Christmas gift from the rest of the podcast.
Yeah.
I'd be
Uh,
down.
From the rest of the
We could
podcast
split
to
it,
me.
$10 each.
No. If I'm getting a Christmas gift, it's Primo Gems to draw Ito.
No way.
I don't know what
That's
you
Genshin
just
speak,
said.
Candace.
Okay, I was gonna say, I
Jordan
have
gives
no idea what
Jordan
you
gives
just
me
said.
$10 to pull Ito, and I give Jordan $10
Then I
to
won't feel
pull
bad
Ito.
about paying to Polito.
Exactly. It's like it's just the same $10, but it's like but it was a gift,
Alright,
so it's
Yes.
fine.
Let's explain to Candace what a gacha
What
pull
is
is.
pulling?
Okay, so you know those Winnie the Pooh things from before?
That's such a good example.
Yeah.
Yes.
$2
Outfit.
Yeah, you get a little
Yeah.
capsule and you see who's inside. It's the same, but it's virtual
Ugh,
for video.
Like modern day mini brands. I love mini brands.
Well,
Have
like
you
it's
seen
the
them?
it's the idea that you pay you like put
You get
something
something
in and you
random.
don't you don't know
Yeah.
you're
Yeah,
gonna get.
you're pulling
Yeah.
a
'cause
random
there were some-
collectible.
there were
And
some
that-
really
they're
rare Winnie
physical
the
gacha
Poohs.
machines.
I still
Nice.
have mine. I have the
I
clear
I have
jellyfish.
so many.
That was
Oh,
so
I
hard
do
to get.
too. I have the orca also.
Yes, so do
Damn.
I.
Y'all were apparently
Hey.
way
My
more
room
into the
somewhere.
Winnie the Pooh thing than I was.
I had a lot of them, but when I was not a child anymore, I was like,
No, I kept those things.
See, I think the only ones I ever got were like ones I somehow got from other people because I
know.
don't think I was ever in a place where I could have gotten one by myself.
Yeah.
they were in the mall.
I have giant ones too. I have two
When did I go to the mall?
Oh,
that
really?
big.
As a
Oh
kid,
yeah, the big
I
one.
was sheltered.
There were big
We
ones
got-
like that?
Yeah.
We got
I have
I
a
didn't know
bat
that.
and something else. I really wish
Oh,
I knew where
man.
they were.
you know the down the hill
Next time.
school that we both went to in preschool.
I went
apparently?
to, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, I went there
Yeah.
for longer, and we got the ew.
Yeah.
Wow, what a
trading. So
brag.
you know how like there was like a trading system going on with the
Yeah.
little Winnie the Poohs.
Yes.
It got
Yeah.
banned at our school. They got
What?
banned at our
Really?
school because kids were
Why?
getting so pissed off because they would trade, and then
Yeah.
no, actually, I want that one back, and they'd be like, no, there's no take backs. You know, you traded me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think they did that at our school.
No,
Gosh,
Candace, do you remember?
Yeah.
No, they
Yeah.
didn't ban it. I remember, like, it was so hard to get the stupid clear jellyfish. I can't remember who I got it from, but when I got it, I was like, oh my god, I have
Yeah.
it.
I was like clear jellyfish. I think the blue dolphin I was after for a long time as well.
I still
eventually
remember
got
trying to
that.
trade them. Just like, oh, do you
This
know who
is-
has it? Do
It's
you know
so
who has
a
this
it's
card?
crazy that like
randomly-
we
So
had this
wild.
whole trading system back when we
I
were
know,
kids.
it was just Winnie
Yeah.
the Pooh things. Like,
Yeah, they were $2 each, but like we perceived them as much higher value.
oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
this one's probably like $20. You
Yeah.
should give me 2 of them for this one.
Or like
Oh, boy.
food.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
Mm.
that's
Chumps
basically
trading for
gacha.
food. Food lasts 2 minutes. Winnie the Pooh's
Except we
forever.
can't trade this gacha.
Oh, it'd be so good if we
Be
could
so
trade
good.
them. Companies
be
wouldn't
OP
make money
though.
anymore though.
Yeah.
It would be the people playing making the money.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
See, I wonder if those Winnie the Pooh keychains, like, that's like the set that those sets they're coming out with, because they're all like made in a similar style, right?
Yeah, they're
like,
all like themed sets and stuff. That's what you're.
like I wonder, like, what is the years in which they made those? Because like
I
it
don't
felt like it was
know.
around for our like grade 5, 6, 7 or something like that. Like
It was
4,
before
5,
that because
6.
I went to the Up the Hill school. I'm trying.
Oh
to be
yes,
cryptic,
yes.
In
I
grade
guess.
5, and I
So I guess
yeah,
it was more like 2, 3, 4 maybe.
I think that was the start. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I don't remember seeing them after very much, and I don't remember seeing them before that much.
No, they
either.
died really fast. They were just like
Yeah, it
there,
was-
and then they were
It was
gone.
a very
Yeah.
niche thing that existed
Mhm.
for us.
Was
I'm
that
curious
around
if that was
everywhere?
if that was like
Yeah.
everywhere.
I'm
And
trying to look it up,
feel
but I
like
don't
if
even
you
know what
could
to
leave it
call
in the
them.
comments, but we don't have that many
Yeah.
comments about it.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right? Because
Like
yeah,
if you know
we're
what
a
I mean
small
by
town,
Winnie the Pooh
so-
keychain.
with the little outfits. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
They're so
cute.
cute.
Animal
So cute.
costumes. Oh,
Anyways, let's pivot back to Takt.Op.
I mean, we're only at 31.
Loads
minutes.
of time.
yeah, yeah.
We haven't said anything about it. It was
We
cool.
haven't said anything about it. It was good, yeah.
Origin
I mean-
vibes.
Yeah,
It was
It is very, very kind of
almost jarring at the
off-putting, yeah.
start. Yeah.
to see Cosette like a normal person.
Yeah, I know. I actually asked
Well, 'cause
everyone
it was,
else
like,
because I was like,
backstory.
"Am I just?" Yeah, but I was just like,
Yeah.
"Is my brain just broken?" I'm like, "Is she completely different, or am I crazy?" And everyone's like,
I
"No,
mean,
no, no, no."
Two things can be true at once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're a little mess in the head there.
But yeah, it was sad.
It was very
Yeah,
sad to see
It
Cosette
was really
go
sad.
from being like what her personality was before and her
Yeah.
dynamic with Takt
Yeah.
turning into
Mhm.
like and Anna too. And then
Yeah. Her
Yeah.
her turning
transformation though.
into Destiny. Yeah.
It was really cool.
Like what? What was that?
In
You
my
definitely-
neighborhood, there's just loud crackers going off every couple of days. I don't.
It was like mild
it
panic
definitely-
for a second there.
Yeah.
It definitely adds, like, that backstory definitely adds a lot of pressure to the actual story itself. Because
Mhm.
before it's like, oh, well, they're going to New York for.
To get her fixed, blah blah blah.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
to get her
Yeah.
fixed. Like, well, and now it's like, oh shit, like,
Like something
there's
Yeah.
a lot. There's a lot
get her
going on.
fixed.
now.
Yeah, to try and get her back.
Even
Yeah.
though she's, I like my guess is that she doesn't.
No, I
Yeah.
don't think
exist
she
anymore,
will
but
because Cosette
maybe.
died and was reborn as Destiny. Like
Well,
there
it
was
looked
the
to
whole
me
weird
like-
thorn thing, and then that like fire-looking sprite thing just like bit his arm off.
See, the way I was seeing it was that stone was like, the stone they were talking about, and that
Yeah.
Destiny was like inside that. So when she died,
Oh,
that
maybe
was
she
the
was
way
the fire
I was
sprite
seeing it.
thing?
Like,
Yeah, that's what I
like
thought it was too.
That would
the
make kinda
spirit
sense.
that's in there came out and like latched onto Takt and then used
His
Cosette's
arm.
body.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're
I'll
like
Yeah.
take this.
connected.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she just like was like, "Oh, there's D2's gonna go kill them." But like, how did he just
They're
know
cool.
what to do?
Well, I
their
think it was
minds are kind
insinuated.
of connected.
And I think
too.
it was also insinuated that his dad was a relatively famous conductor or maestro.
Wasn't he the
person.
Grand Maestro at
Yeah.
some point? or
Yeah,
something?
that's
Like,
what it sounded
Oh,
like.
okay.
Yeah. That's just why at the beginning of that episode 2, they were having that kind of like almost funeral speech thing.
Yeah,
'cause
like a
he
press
died.
conference thing.
Yeah, where
Was he
Sagan was saying some stuff.
Conducting, and then a bunch of
Mm.
people died there, maybe because his dad was like, like when the D2 showed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
it seems
yeah.
like maybe something
Yeah.
like that.
Well, because there's like the flashback when he's just playing piano of his dad just conducting like
Mm-hmm.
at a show.
Was it a flashback or was it like
I
a
thought it was a
I
hypothetical?
think that was a
flashback.
dream. I thought that was a dream
Was
it?
sequence.
Mhm.
I thought
Of
he was
him
dreaming like
playing.
about his dad.
Yeah, But then
Yeah,
his
but like I
dad
think that was
showed
it
his
was like
dad dead. Yeah.
yeah, it was a dream sequence of like his dad
Oh,
conducting him as
yeah.
if he was still alive,
That
but
was
obviously he's
Yeah.
not alive.
Yeah, the what if
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everyone's favorite, the what
That was
if.
a really pretty scene though too.
It was.
It was, yeah.
What concerto was that, Steven? I don't remember.
Oh, I think it's Chopin, but I can't remember off the top of my head because I swear I
Yeah.
heard it. I swear I heard it at the Chopin convention, like
It's
2
a
weeks
whole
ago.
convention? What?
It was a competition. Like
Oh.
they have one in Poland every year because
Oh.
Chopin's Polish. A Canadian won this time. Actually, he won the whole dang thing. It was
Woo,
pretty
woo.
impressive.
Wow.
Eugene, your
Yay.
glasses are shining like your blue screen, like
They're
on
very blue,
either
yeah.
side of your
Real gamer moves.
Yeah.
I have to go
I
back
know,
and re-listen
don't be
to it.
blind. I'm just telling you, it's making me laugh.
Yeah, when I watch back the podcast while I'm editing, I'm like, my glasses are always blue. This is
Yeah.
You have blue eyes like they do when they're connected. in the show.
True.
Mm.
Yeah.
yes, they're glowing. Yeah.
You are a maestro.
Mhm.
I want my arm. I'm okay.
Yeah. Well, see,
But,
it
like,
looks
the
like
other
the
guy
other
is
one's
It's
still
just
his
tact.
arm.
It's just tact.
That's
yeah.
the thing, yeah, because she
It's something
they
to do with how his
connected.
arm got wrecked during
Maybe.
the D2 attack,
Yeah.
and then like
Right.
the
She
thing
just
like bit
yoinked
his
it.
arm into
Yeah.
blood or something.
Oh, I love Titan too, by the way. First of all,
So
sick
Oh, yeah.
name.
cute.
Love it.
Yeah.
Second of all, I love her hair.
Great animation.
I wonder what
Holy
song it's
moly.
based on. If like Destiny is Destiny because of the song that she was born out of. What
Oh.
song is Titan,
Titan?
from?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like
I wonder if they
something from.
influence their
I
personality.
wonder if it's like a
too.
whole.
Mahler's
Ooh,
Symphony Number 1.
maybe.
Titan.
Oh.
What was
That
it,
makes
sorry?
sense.
Mahler's Symphony Number 1.
Nice.
Titan. Cool.
But she's like just so bubbly and happy and cheery, and then like I guess Destiny
the like
or
lopsided
Cosette.
pigtails too. I love.
yeah, and then like
She's
Cosette's
fun and
just like a
quirky.
robot. But she's like,
Yeah.
oh my god, hi! If it's gonna
I
be
mean,
so much
everyone
better
has
because I'm
different
here, and then
personalities.
Cosette's just
Yeah.
like, oh, and then when they thought that he was having his life force used by Cosette
Mhm.
just to like kill the
Mhm.
thing, and she kept missing. And she's like pew pew pew, not hitting. He's like,
Yeah.
I think you're like really
It
hurting me,
hurts.
and she's like, that's
Stop.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
The other
Like,
thing
no
is like
feeling.
she probably like the way that she was like, even looking at objects and stuff, it feels like she's like newly born into this world. Like she
Oh,
doesn't know
yeah.
how
Yeah, like
things
when she
work
picked up
She
that
yet,
is.
fork.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like she's like, oh, my job is to kill the D2s, and she's like, oh, it's hurting you. Well, this is my job. It's not like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck you. Like,
Yeah, no,
sucks
Or,
to
yeah.
suck.
so
It's just
funny
like I'm
how
doing
she
my
just
job.
doesn't give
Yeah.
a shit. She's like, ah,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Same with her blowing up the house. She's like, do I have permission to? Your house might be a casualty.
It's like,
And then she just goes
whatever.
ham.
Yeah, and it's literally
Does
just
not
a
hold
crater.
back.
Or
Yeah.
like when she asks about the tart thing, she's like, "Can I have that sweet tart thing you made again?" Just like at the end of the
Mhm.
episode, like she just doesn't know what anything is,
Yeah.
which is really funny. Maybe that's why
So-
she didn't go through the door in the first episode because she doesn't give
That
a
is
shit.
why.
True.
Mm.
Yeah,
There's
it
no
makes
idea.
sense now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's
So
Even
I-
customs are
I'll
like
just go
not
this way.
in her mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
I listened back to it, and I'm pretty sure it's actually Tchaikovsky.
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Yeah, I was like, you look very serious.
You're
Yeah.
very focused there.
I was just like,
Yo, Steve, you've
Uh,
been sitting up all episode.
yeah.
He's not in bed. I'm
This
amazed.
is
laying
weird.
down.
Yeah.
I was in bed while we were watching.
That makes
I
sense.
moved out for this.
Just for
But
this.
yeah, I just read quickly though that apparently episode 1 was done entirely by a Madhouse,
Mm.
and episode 2 was done entirely by Mappa.
Interesting. I did
Weird.
notice that there was
Yeah.
one shot of Cassette where she looked like a different character.
Wait,
I don't
what?
remember exactly what, but there was a shot where her facial structure was like
So like the
messed up.
studios that actually handled the episodes were
Why would they do that?
different.
And then was it a mix for the third one then?
I think it might be something like that. Yeah. So that's interesting.
I didn't really
one thing
notice
one
much
thing I was
difference.
actually gonna mention though is I saw a comment talking about and Candace, you won't know this, but it was like they're like this just goes to show that relationships between a black-haired pianist and a blonde-haired girl are never gonna work out in anime.
Cringe.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Pain
sad.
and suffering.
Ouch.
We need
Can
you to
you
watch a really
explain?
heart-shattering anime at some point.
Why is it never?
We're just gonna
work?
make Candace watch.
There's an anime where it doesn't work out
Yeah.
for two other characters, and it's really sad.
Yes, it's very
Are they
sad.
blonde and black haired then?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
And one of them's a pianist.
One of
My
them's a pianist.
accompanist
Black
when
hair
I was
pianist.
my accompanist when I was studying saxophone. Well, it was actually it was backwards. She was blonde on the piano, and I was black haired on the saxophone.
On a
And it
solo
didn't work
instrument.
out?
Interesting.
I mean, she was my accompanist.
That's like they were a fated pairing. She just played
Missed
piano. for him.
opportunity.
But you're not
She
playing
got paid
together
to be there.
still.
No, because she's there for the school. The school pays her to play for
Mm.
students, so I don't get to choose who I get.
I mean, Jordan, you kind of have the option of 2 dark-haired guys here.
Oh my god, wait!
I was just gonna say Eugene.
Both musicians.
No, Steven plays the piano.
Hey, it doesn't
And,
work
that,
out.
Still learning violin now.
that did not work out, eh?
Oh god.
I know we've
Well,
insinuated that this
so
happened
funny.
before, but have we ever
At
been
least-
clear about it?
I don't think so.
At least neither of us died. That's
True,
always-
true.
Wait, that's such a
But
big
you still
spoiler.
have your
Steven.
arm.
I didn't say which one.
I mean,
Steven
right.
sacrificed his arm so you could be here today.
I'm just gonna say, yeah. No, I'm not gonna say. No spoilers.
You always have Eugene. I'm just saying.
No, I always have.
You always have
Um,
Eugene.
I mean, I don't really want to roll the die again and possibly die. You know,
Yeah,
I
it's
can't
risky.
date anyone
Black-haired
who is
dudes are just
who plays
just
music
off
with
the
dark
table.
hair anymore. Sorry, I'm blonde.
Yeah.
You can only date
Stay away
blondes
from
You're
for
at
now.
musicians.
risk.
Oh no, they
No.
can't play music. That's the thing.
Oh, they
There
can't
you
play. Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that
Oh,
is
that's
fair.
Dark
fair.
hair,
that's
yeah.
straight
true.
music.
Mhm.
There you go.
What if
Okay.
you start dating a
Your
guy
DMs
and
are
he's
gonna
like
be full
very
of
secret?
dudes who don't
It's
play
very
music.
secretive all the time, and then like a year after you're into a
Find out he
relationship,
plays
he reveals he
piano.
actually plays piano,
Yeah.
and you
Right,
get
oh,
annoyed by a
no.
boss like later that day.
And then
And she
isekai into a
isekai'd,
new
yeah.
world. Yeah.
Are we genre mixing
Uh,
here? I
Wait,
think we
this is
are.
a story.
Wait,
we
should
have to
make
make
a
it.
game about this.
Yeah, if we get big, we
Uh,
commission our own.
Commission. We make it
Commission.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay, well we make it, but like we probably would have to get some with help.
No, you can have an indie team of 2 or
DIY,
3.
man.
Mhm.
DIY.
Hey, that's how you get Ruby,
What?
and nobody wants that.
What?
That's also how you get.
To be fair,
Stardew
Ruby was way
Valley,
better before Monty died.
You know?
That's fair.
One
yeah.
person.
Unfortunate.
Just saying.
Rest in peace, Monty.
Who's Monty? I'm so confused.
I haven't
He
watched
was.
any of it.
Do you know what Rooster Teeth is?
Oh, I know that name somehow. I know that
Yeah.
name.
So, like 9-10 years ago, I feel like he was a lead animator and director for a show called Ruby that they animated, but he passed away like after season 3
Oh.
or 2.
Eugene's been frozen for me
That's
for like
sad.
a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a shame. Yeah.
That's
Sucks.
what I. That's what he gets. That's what he gets for that health check with warnings. You know,
Yeah.
You right?
you don't heed the
Uh.
warnings, you freeze.
Genshin's too big.
Mm.
True.
You
true.
are still
And-
frozen, by the way.
That's
It is have not
fine.
since unfrozen.
It's not like a cringy face. Don't worry.
I can
Your
see
eyes
all
are
of
too
you
big.
guys.
I
Very-
feel
very
like that
basic.
still make a good emoji thing, though. Just saying.
My face right now?
Little pursed lips. You guys are lame.
Face. The Candace
we are.
emoji.
Uh,
Where it's at.
No.
Anyways, Takt.Op Destiny.
Yeah, a lot happened.
Lot
Oh my
happened.
god, Destiny.
Lots of
He's named
spooky
Destiny.
things.
Just made that connection. Sorry.
What?
Well
Just
done.
made that connection.
Between Destiny and the title.
It's
That the title
Takt.Op
is Takt.Op
Destiny, and her name is
Destiny,
Destiny.
and her name is
literally
Destiny.
said it, and his name is
I
Takt.
didn't
I
hear
said
it.
that last
Yeah.
episode.
I
Yeah, we
did
had a
not.
We had a
we had a
conversation. Yeah, we argued about if her name was
I don't
Destiny or
remember
Cosette
anything.
because of it.
But now
It's
we know
both.
the origin of
Yeah,
why they use
now
it.
Both.
exactly because we were like weird. Like she just
Wait,
has
who's
two
op
names.
then? Who's op? OP?
We don't know what
Um,
op is.
That
Probably
might
means
stand for
opus.
something else.
What?
Opus.
What's
Yeah, it's
opus?
probably right, actually.
It's probably opus.
What is opus? What?
Opus is it's a Latin word which is used in like music naming conventions. It means like it means kind of like your how is it supposed to be like
Is it
creation
the
almost.
number of? Oh, I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, like it means like like which one. So like if you made like 4 compositions,
Mhm.
right? Then like the 4th one is opus 4.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes.
And then, have you heard the phrase magnum opus?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like your greatest work.
Yes.
Oh.
Because magnum means good. Or great.
Does it?
That explains a lot.
That's why. That's why. I mean,
This is a good episode.
it also means big sometimes.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha, Steven. Gotcha.
Everybody thinks they're Magnum when they're not.
True. That's. You know, you have to have a very good self thought of ideas.
Self.
What?
I was gonna. I meant more like self awareness, but self thought of ideas is where I got.
I mean,
Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
we're recording during the day now, Candace. None of us
Yeah,
have
I'm not in
brain
my- I'm not in
power.
my
tell
prime.
from either of
I'm not
your
in my
rooms.
prime.
You cannot tell.
My room looks the same. Jordan's room looks the same. We all
No,
look
I
the
have
same.
some light.
Is that
like, barely? You can at least see
can't
my
tell.
window along with my
It
plants.
is
and my
like the
fish.
light isn't all from my screen anymore. Here, look. We'll
Didn't you turn
darken
your
it
lights
up.
off just for this?
This is
She did.
Wow, look at that natural light.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I have
Amazing.
a small little
Meanwhile,
window
like,
like this
I-
big up in the corner.
I still haven't taken the aluminum foil off of my windows from that like super hot week from the summer.
But
So
now
when
Really?
when my windows are
heat
closed,
in.
there's literally no light ever.
It's
Yeah.
been like so many.
Yeah, but now you're
Four
just gonna
months.
keep the heat in for the winter. That was almost
That's not how that works.
You don't want that though.
That's not how that works.
You'll be keeping in the Steven
That's not at all how that works.
I mean, it's been in there for months already, so
Now he's just gonna reflect all the light that would heat his room.
how does
Exactly.
It's gonna be colder.
that? You need to saran wrap your windows.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you can get the you can actually get that sticky stuff, which will go along like the outer pane, so it doesn't have any chance of having stuff come out. But
Or you could saran wrap your windows.
I wanted to like put a shade up because the one in my living room like really insulates
That's my
it.
thumbnail right there. I'm gonna.
I missed it. Is it me?
No, it's Steven.
Okay,
face palming.
Unimpressive
I gotta have a new
face
face palm every week.
Forgiven.
for one person at least.
look,
I feel like I've already face palmed this episode.
Oh, you facepalm every single episode several
Yeah,
times.
I
yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
give
Like
you a
you're
lot of
disappointed
reasons
in
to
us all the
face
time.
palm.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eugene really is our straight man, eh?
He's our facepalm man. That's for sure.
Facepalm man. All right. Well,
Am I still
any other?
frozen?
No,
No,
in
they
and out.
roll-
He
Freezing
just
in and out,
froze
yeah.
now for me.
Ah,
Now you're not.
Not
What
now,
other?
not.
Anything else to say
Candace has
about
been like
Takt.Op
3 pixels
this
to me
week?
the whole time.
Me?
Yeah.
was
I
oh
good.
know.
yeah. Jordan mentioned while we were watching how like once Titan showed up, that it really feels like it could be a mobile game.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yes,
way the
that's actually a good
interactions
point,
were
yeah.
happening, I was like, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
And fun
it
fact
definitely could be.
for Candace, it'll
What?
likely be a gotcha game.
What?
True.
What's gonna be a gotcha game?
Getting music cards.
Tacked up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
Wait, what's
gotcha
a
game.
gotcha game?
The thing about
We explained it to you.
Winnie the
I
Pooh
don't
keychains.
hate
anything.
Winnie the Pooh
cares?
keychains.
Oh, okay, never mind. Sorry.
So,
I
yeah.
apologize.
Essentially
I
a
don't know
game
why.
where
I
you're
feel like
paying
that's
money to
not the
collect
words
characters.
you use.
Mhm.
You did not
Mm.
say gotcha game. I asked what
Yeah.
We
gambling
said
was.
gotcha like
we're
five
gonna
times.
explain to you what gotcha is.
Oh, I did not think that's what you were saying.
No, that's
What did you think we were saying?
I don't know. I don't know.
It's not that.
I'm not here today.
Fine,
anyone
whatever.
really
None
here?
of us are really here.
True.
What is the meaning of life?
Right.
42.
Mhm.
All right,
7.
shall we wrap her up?
Yeah. All right then. Thanks everyone. It's another great episode. Episode 10. Yeah, 3 Degens of the Normie every episode, a filler episode.
Yeah.
This one less than normal, I guess, because we actually
No. It was
we
so
talked about
filler.
we talked about some
We talked
things.
about Pooh Bears for like 10 minutes.
That's
Normally
something.
15.
It just means that this episode people.
Hey.
My God.
Should I have said that?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Just bleep that.
That was spaghetti-o.
All right.
right, thanks everyone.